It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 19 hits in 34 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third, catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 3. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tanaka gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still no score. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. At third, Longoria. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 4 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty
Batting
upset
sixth.
with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lined into left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Headley.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Batting ninth.
Here's
the right
big
fielder,
Aaron
number
Judge.
99.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hard ground ball to third, taken in by Longoria. To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Fouled back. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Into the box now, Brad Miller. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, this is one of those advantage counts. Did a great job of working to get to this point and didn't miss the pitch.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. On the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
First baseman
stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging this one. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Now with Rasmus. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it is on 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, first baseman, Logan.
In now, Logan Morrison. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius as we begin the top of the 4th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. As
Hicks.
the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit in the air out toward left. Rasmus moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
Digging in
Headley.
to try it again, Chase Headley. He reached on a single in his first try. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Duffy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Morrison's there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters too.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A pitch out. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brad Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to short. Duffy is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the third base line. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
In now, Aaron Judge. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Looking up is Souza, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 0. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Hitter, Corey Dickerson.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brad Boxberger is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Matt Holliday.
Stepping in, Matt Holliday. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. 0-2. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready with the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Sliced hard down the left field line. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Well, now you see why it's so hard to have to go through the lineup 3 times. And right there, finally, they break through and get a base hit.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. So he notched the backwards K on that one. Colby Rasmus takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Ellsbury.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Line toward right center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays nothing. Standing in, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
5-0 the final score today. Masahiro Tanaka earns his first win of the season. MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Alex Cobb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground down victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Souza. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Look at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Ellsbury. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Still no score. At the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. 1 for 6. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Duffy ranges to his left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth. Shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game. Oh, that's for sure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Left field and deep. Rasmus ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's safe.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw won't get him.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, and he puts it on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. So striding in, Colby Rasmus. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting 8th.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped high in the air. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top two speeds. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. Rasmus is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 2-0. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Gardner. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Longoria is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Headley. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch, and flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Brett Gardner is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit softly on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner toward short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Nate Eovaldi is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away, and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Didi Griffin. The ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays nothing. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Now in the box, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Headley is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air to left. On the move is Rasmus. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. as the lead holds at 8-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Right fielder number
Riding in once again, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fouled back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier patrol. Center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Shortstop.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Well, Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
In now, Brad Miller. Called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That's a pitch you can't miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. Souza has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box now. Deep. That didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Baseman, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Gregorius is on his way home. The tag by Ramos, and they've got him at home plate.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Adam Warren comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right on the corner, 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third, 2 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive to left. Rasmus has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, that's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. This has been a nice team effort.
In now, Brett Gardner. And there's ball 2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1 home now to Gardner. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. A dive, but it's off his glove. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit hard towards center and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter, number 10.
As a look now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head with Adam Ward. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is, a foul ball.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Evan Longoria becomes out number 2 this inning.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on and they haven't been able to advance. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. Michael Pineda. From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 7 hits in 31 tries. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for 1. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Standing in Kevin Kiermaier, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And oh, did he stay with that? He did, but it was ugly looking. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of argument.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are digging in now. Aaron Hicks. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it 1 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier on the run. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
up to the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Into the box, Brad Miller comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's Sabathia on 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Digging in, Aaron Judge, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
No, I didn't. He had to go to Boston.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Yeah, for his surgery.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a
How's
base
work?
hit.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Here's Brett Gardner
What?
now. 1 for
Yeah, we were
1
busy.
after a single his first time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And a relay home.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first
Digging
baseman,
in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Steven Souza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Ricky Weeks. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kevin Kiermaier is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Left field and deep. Gardner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's big Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Mate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3.
Too bad for that hurricane, huh?
1-0.
So too bad for that hurricane, huh? My mom's in Florida too. So my mom's in Florida too.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, man. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Aaron Hicks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash it back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired. 2 down now.
Number 14.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Logan Morrison. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for round number 1. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder.
On your phone?
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A strike, and it's 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
1-0,
Sure
bottom
took
of the
a
5th.
healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0.
Yeah, now you can check the Yankee score. Since you're on your phone.
Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Danny Farquhar comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. The second for one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
There's a base hit.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there.
Yankees.
Base hit into the shift.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson.
Go.
And that retires the side.
5-3.
The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0.
Yankees are in the lead.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Lineups and pitchers.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2.
Everybody.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Ellsbury.
Two, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. Gone! Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think he's won this one.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th.
What?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. In the air out toward right field. Judge is there, one away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in, Brad
baseman.
Miller. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Adam
Your attention,
Warren
please.
answers the call
Now
now,
pitching
looking to
for the
get this
Yankees,
one onto the ninth
number
inning without any
43.
trouble.
Adam Warren.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
So he ran the
fielder
fastball
number
by
20,
him for the punch-out.
Steven
Brad Miller
Stewart.
becomes out number 2 this inning. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Line toward the gap in left center.
Oh.
Dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop, as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Castro is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got...
In now, Matt Holliday. There's a swing and a drive
The
hit
home
well
run.
out to right
The home
field.
run.
Souza
Go,
going
go.
back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just beat him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays. The 2-1 on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Straight 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And they end with Adam Warren. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. Hicks trying to get there, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
Number 5, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the...
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 11 hits in 46 tries. He also has 1 home run. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo is under it, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch. Can be very tough.
Left fielder, number 25.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Hardy at short, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Starlin Castro. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, he's gone 2 for 8. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting check. Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Three hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Here it comes on 1-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I don't know corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
He'll try again. 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6. Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, 3-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a club right now that's riding high in confidence. You know, they just swept a
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tillman ready with a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kim looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early. Here's Seth Smith now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wellington Castillo becomes out number 2 this inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and he is in there.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can, and right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
A check on first by Tillman. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Jones, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kim comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 14,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded so far. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Come on.
Swing and a liner. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Give me an elbow opener.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
On the ground near home, but it gets fouled.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Castillo is after it. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom half of it. A ball hit hard to the left side. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is popped up. Sanchez has a play, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering.
You woke up?
Another foul ball in this battle.
No doubt.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Why are you always on your damn phone?
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
Up or down.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. That's exactly what he did right there.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Give me a drink.
You hold that one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley.
You can get up and get one.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Hardy's there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
It wasn't before us. What are you itching?
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Brett Gardner would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
It wasn't big, right? It was all the way.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Bouncer down the line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Kim's there for it. And that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And he darn near makes this play in the outfield as we get a second look. Boy, stretches out as far as he can. Maybe could have had it with an all-out dive, but instead scored it as a double. And he set down 1 away. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Rolled slowly to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again,
Nope.
Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
What's he saying? He's gonna come.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Go watch it.
Here it comes.
There's no need to fall asleep.
This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Number 10.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. High pop up. Gregorius is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. Brad Brock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo giving chase. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as the
the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Why are you on the
Over
phone?
towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
You complain that I'm always on mine.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Turn the speaker down so I can unplug this damn wire. Just a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yanks able to. Ready once again, Manny Machado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied into straightaway right. Judge has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Vidal Nuno will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Yankees.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Scope is right there, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. This ball's grounded foul. Ready on 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Brian Mitchell is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. To first. Davis has it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees.
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kim moves over, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
On his way to third is Jones. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now. And
throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right
digging in, Mark Trumbo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. At the plate, Brett Gardner, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Hit out toward second, taken in by Scope, and he's retired here, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Sliced hard on the ground, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Trumbo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Nice is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last night twice. Set to deliver on 3-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box, Austin Romine. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Holiday.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back. Gone!
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Scope is there. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Jonathan Scope. Nobody has a better arm on the pivot than John.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Hardy for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of. Here's Chris Davis now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Yankees 4, and the Orioles nothing. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbull going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Ellsbury rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Logan Barrett is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Matt Holliday. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 away. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Rickards under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still 8-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado gloves it on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Right side hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a sack with one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna looks like.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out of first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's... Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Romine is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Lead looks insurmountable here. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Headley.
Into the box, Chase Headley. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Sanchez is on his way home. Throw won't get him.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here it comes, 0-2. Out of play off to the right. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th. Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Headley settles under it near second. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Romine. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it by a. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another chance? Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Machado on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Yankees 12. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 1.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Sliding in once again, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. And T.J. McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So the Yankees lead it by. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Gardner on the move. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Hardy rounds the corner and is headed home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 12-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Matt Holliday. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Here's Manny Machado now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He brings it in right in front of the tarp.
That's center fielder number 10.
So striding in, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
13